Well, first run in the newer to me truck also means first breakdown in the newer to me truck. Plus, South Dakota gives me another level 3 inspection. Rusty back in the truck with me and more on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Well, as you can see, I'm in the newer truck. Today is the 2nd of May, Thursday. I've got issues already with a brand new truck, well, new to me. After treatment issues. Just east of Rapid City somewhere, the lights came on and derated me down to 55. Tried pulling off, doing some resets, nothing that worked. It wouldn't let me do a parked regen. It says my DEF filters are fine. So I had to call Freightliner and Pier, since I was heading east, South Dakota. And I had just stopped at the Coffee Cup fuel stop in Vivian to top off the DEF tank and put on a little fuel. And just as I'm leaving there and about to head up to Pier to the Freightliner, well, of course, they have this weigh station open that I've never seen open before. So I pull in and remember just 2 weeks ago, I had a level 3 inspection. They're doing another one today. So I would say the moral of this video is, if you're ever driving through South Dakota, make sure you got your crap together. What do you think? So yeah, the first run here in the new truck, I got the plates finalized on Tuesday. They're in Cheyenne, which have been Tuesday the 30th. Got my brand new Wyoming plate on the front. Then I spent the rest of Tuesday night, all through the night, getting all my paperwork in order for the permit book. Boy, thank God I did that, since I got an inspection right away on my first run in this truck. And now, and then transferring everything over, I had to make a list, 3 pages long, of stuff that I knew I had to have with me to run the truck. Because look at this. So, list of things, and you can see I marked it all off. That's page 1, page 2, page 3 of everything I needed to do to get this truck ready to go for me. And there's still more things I need to get done, but haven't had a chance yet, so I had to put those off because I worked until 5 o'clock in the morning, then went in, took a shower, got ready to go, and left. And so by the time I got parked near Hot Springs yesterday afternoon, early afternoon, I'd been up for like, 39 hours, well, not that long, probably about 33, 34. So I had to stop. I went and picked up my load, and then stopped and went to bed. And so we'll talk more later all about what I've done to the truck so far, and I'll show you everything. But right now, just on my way to try to get serviced because I've got this after treatment issue. Then of course, ding ding ding, South Dakota has to do an inspection again. Well, alright, so after getting delayed about another, 10-15 minutes for the DOT in South Dakota again, then got the truck down to Floyd's Freightliner. Now, if you've seen a lot of my videos for a long time, I'm not a fan of Floyd's in Cheyenne, at least. But I had a good experience at the one in Gillette. I bought stuff from Rapid City. They put in my newer seat in the old truck. And so I had a good experience once at the one in Fort Pier. So rolled up there and got checked in. All right, well, there's the truck getting moved. About to be pulled into the shop to be looked at. So we can only hope they can figure it out and get me back on the road today. My guess was it's a NOx sensor. Those go out a lot on these newer trucks with the DEF and all the after treatment and all that crap. That's why I loved my Coronado, because it didn't have all that stuff on it. But as I've talked about before, it couldn't face the 45 grand I would have needed to scrape up in time lost and to repair it. So that's why we did this truck. Yep, did confirm it was the NOx sensor, and luckily they had one. Alright, so they replaced the NOx sensor, and then they had to do a regen and the SCR efficiency test and yada yada yada. That's why that side panel's off, because there's the one box where all that crap is. Yeah. Okay, and 6 hours later, we're finally back on the road. Turned out it was a NOx sensor. It was bad. It's one that actually had been replaced at Truck Center Company's Freightliner in York, Nebraska, where I bought the truck. In December, they had replaced it under the previous owner, and I think they just did a part warranty on that, so how about that? So 6 hours, but got it fixed, so I'm back on the road. Hopefully that's gonna be it for a little while. That's the whole point in doing all this. So now, yeah, I'm 6 hours behind where I meant to be, but the truck did get fixed today. They were closing at 5:30 and they got me out just before then, so thank God, at least we're back on the road. So, alright, later on in this video I'll show you what I've done so far to the truck. Not a lot, but we'll talk about that. Just wanted to say at least finally back on the road. Climbing this big hill here out of Fort Pierre. Fort Pierre and Pierre are right next to each other. And that is the state capital of South Dakota, which I always thought was interesting because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's not along a major interstate or anything like that. So, but here we are, climbing back up. At least I'm fixed, baby. Okay, back down here on I-90. I was going to originally just go straight east, but it looks like it's actually going to be not much longer running down this way, and then I can run a little bit faster and maybe make better time. What do you think? So, yep, repaired, back on the road. That was some fun for the second day here on this truck. I tell you, hopefully that'll be it for a little while. So, alright, cruising right along, and yeah, I haven't figured out how far I need to make it tonight. I do have a load of cereal I'm picking up on Saturday to bring me back to Cheyenne for a Sunday afternoon delivery, and then I've got lignite again on Monday, going back this way to Wisconsin one more time. So, I guess the lesson of this video would be, if you're going to buy a used truck, like I just did, get one with a warranty. I think they use the part warranty only on it, but, you know, this is why this truck was a good deal for me, because I still have 11 months on the current warranty, and then I do have the option of buying another extended warranty, which I'll probably do, to cover any kind of major repairs that might be coming up. Gotta kind of hold the camera while it's while we bounce like that. So, lesson learned. There you go. If you're buying a truck, get yourself a warranty. Alright, so here we are parked at the new Quick Trip in Worthington, Minnesota. Anyway, so I grabbed a rack of water when I got here. I had to fill up the tanks again. So one thing about this truck, it's only got two 80-gallon tanks. My old truck had two 150-gallon tanks. Do the math. Means I'm going to be filling up a lot more. What do you think? So let me give you a quick overview of what I've done so far on this truck. A lot more to do. I've got to build so you can see the upper bunk there behind me. I'm going to build storage across in front of that. But, you know, I just had time to throw everything in here that was necessary, that I needed to throw in here, and so that's what we did. So let's give a quick little mini tour. All right, just to start things off, here's the dash. I had to put in an aux cable in addition to running just my lightning cable for my phone, because I found on this radio, for some reason, it delays all the sound. So I had to do that. I had to get a special dongle just to make that work. Got that cable snaking up there behind my GPS and plugged into where I have my 12 volt connector for the GPS, the dash cam, which is behind the curtain you can't see, and then also then keeps my phone powered. This has at least two of the 12 volt plugs. My Coronado only had one. So I've got this one going over here and feeding my E-Log dude thing. That phone, that's all it does. It runs my E-Log for motive. And then I moved one of my temperature things over here so I can see the inside temp of my refrigerator up here on the dash at all times, so I know if I have any issues with that. Quick look at the dash. It does have all this extra stuff you can look at. You can change the screen, yada yada yada, you know, to different stuff you can look at. So that's kind of fun. Gives you a lot more information than my old truck did. Of course, put a pet bed down there in front of the passenger seat for Rusty. My bike will end up going there. I'm going to take the whole passenger seat out, by the way, so I can move my toilet there. So for right now, there's my newer toilet. This is a Thetford Curve. Oh, there you go. Porta potty, all self-contained. The upper portion has the fresh water. Bottom portion is the black tank. So you just take that apart, and I can run that inside and empty it, just like I always did on my cassette toilet on the other truck. All right, looking back, here's that nice dinette situation going on. For right now, my cooler's just sitting there, my coat, pet bed for Rusty on that seat. And that's the bed I sleep in. You can see my comforter hanging over the top. That folds down. The table goes down, those backs of the seats come down, and then the bed folds down, and that's where I'll sleep. The upper bunk is much smaller, so I'm not going to use it. Like I say, I'll be building a storage unit. You see this little shelf area here on this side? And this side, I can build something that'll sit on there going all the way across, strap it around to the back of that bunk to hold it in place, so that won't be a huge build. And of course, I showed you this the other day in the other video. My fridge freezer, it's up, the fridge is on top, freezer on the bottom. That's real kind of handy. I did get these nice little drawers at Target. So I have some place to keep, you know, like utensils and things there, snackies while going down the road, you know, tools, yada yada yada. And right now it's just another place to stick my wallet and keys when I park for the night. Here's my paper towel holder. I'm gonna have to figure something else out with that because it doesn't want to stay up there. So like I say, for right now, the porta potty sits on the floor. I did get a mirror at Target so I can at least see myself and comb my hair in the morning and stuff like that. The cab commander from my other truck is back here on the passenger seat for now. Like I say, the passenger seat is going to go because I'm going to get rid of that and put the toilet in its place. I have the plate to mount to the floor, so that won't move. And the reason I can get rid of that is my two seats back here actually have seat belts. Look at this. So if I have a passenger, they can be safely buckled in back here in the dinette area. And this closet holds, you know, toilet paper, laundry bags, some clothes, cereal, yada yada. Up here, put my box with paper plates, paper bowls, yada yada, some breads, tortillas, Kleenex, quart bags, what have you. Up here on this one, over my driver's seat, there's all the Rusty food. And I said before how useless this kind of shelf area was, but I found a way just to kind of tuck a lot of things up here. Like, you know, Rusty's bacon strips, his diapers, Clorox wipes, my massager. On this side, got my ditty bag to be nicely groomed. Tools are back there, stuff like that. And on this side, I haven't done anything with that box yet. Trash bags and some food items. Just brought the necessary to get me through. The microwave fit nicely into that cabinet. Look at that. Above the refrigerator area. So, very nice. Looking forward. Back towards the front. You can kind of see how everything's set up. Oh, it does have a slot for my CB in there. The plug does not work for it, so I have to either adapt that or just use some butt connectors. This little area, which is almost useless, I just tucked a few things up there, and my headset can hang off of that. Oh, and of course, the Rusty bowls right there. And I had to put down some little rugs. It looks like they had pulled up the carpet in that back spot and just found this like blue denim or whatever it was, so I put a rug there too. Make it a little more homey, right, Rusty? And just to show you, that's what it looks like with my bed folded down. Back here in the back, over what is the dinette area, because it all squashes down. So there you go. So like I say, just a quick look at how I'm trying to make this a little more of a home for me and Rusty. You know, transitioning from my other truck, since I really customized that one to the hilt. You know, this has been kind of an adjustment, but you know, we're only on our second day out here in this truck. I've got more to do, and so you can keep watching in following weeks as we do more to customize it a little bit more. And I'll talk more about the differences between my Coronado and this Cascadia, the advantages, the disadvantages. I'm trying to concentrate only on the positives because, you know, I'm trying to be positive about this whole thing because I'm not happy about it. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, quite a bit happening in just a couple of days. It's been a few days since I've done a video, but you know, I've been a little bit busy. What do you think? So there you go. And but now Rusty's back and all is well. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days or more because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, X, Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. What else am I forgetting? Like, share, comment, all that. Ring the bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. So, Dr. Hafar, you've been Married for 2 weeks and you still haven't had sex with your wife yet? Doctor, listen. The woman has just had major brain surgery. And when she says she has a headache, I have to believe her. All right, Rusty, is there something you want? Yeah, look at you standing on your hind legs there. All right, got one for you. We'll throw it right up there in your pet bed. Go get it. Oh, you cheater. Didn't even jump up to get it. Well, that's fine. Eat it on the rug there. That's good. That'll work. Did you eat that whole thing already? Wow, that was super fast. Okay. Here's another one for you. There you go. Happy dog. Happy dog. Because after all, he is a bag and strip dog, right?